Masters of Dirt is back for more extreme sports mayhem and adventure. In this season, the M.O.D crew hit some of their favorite stops, as well as new uncharted territory to amaze fans with their high-octane live shows that push the boundaries of the freestyle scene. We discover the tireless work that goes into creating the events, including the dramatic moments where everything falls apart. They say never meet your heroes. We say jump right in and join the party. To kick off this season, you'll get to know the legendary riders, their stories, and the iconic Vienna show that forged their legacy as the world's wildest athletes.
Craziest freestyle show on the planet.
When people ask me what M.O.D is, that's basically what I say, just the craziest and best show that there is right now.
We've just been pushing the level every year at Masters of Dirt and just, I don't know, just pioneering the freestyle show world, I feel like. Yeah, motocross, bikes,
everything.
All the machines.
It's the first time of the year you see all those guys that you don't see throughout the year. You just see them at M.O.D. And you know, it's been a long time, and then you just see them and you get to shred with them and party and everything. It's just crazy.
No, Vienna, it's amazing to see everyone again. It's amazing to see everyone super stoked. It's a pity we cannot bring everyone we want because we're limited on space, on time in the show and so on. It's definitely like the week of the year, always.
100%.
Like, there are people we see in Vienna, you know, that we all get close and we're all friends, but then some of us just go to all the stops, you know, and then that's when we get really close, and then, you know, you actually like live it, you know, it's good. For sure.
Like especially like Austria tour this year, we did like what?
Yeah.
15 shows together in a short span. Like, how could you not get close
in a month?
People, yeah.
So.
I was like hamburger. Everything hurts from the donut. Donut, me, donut.
It's branched out from just the shows to like proper family.
No, it's not called the M.O.D family for nothing. It's not just a show-based thing.
Masters of what?
M.O.D family network is so big that everywhere in the world someone knows someone or is even living there, that you have a place to stay, they pick you up, you have insane fun, you ride together, and it's the mindset that is pretty much the same.
I feel like the experiences that we've had growing up are extremely unique. Everyone becomes so close during the show. It doesn't matter if it's a first-year rider or a 10th-year rider. You just like kind of want to feel like make everyone feel welcome. Like, no matter their skills, no matter their look, like if they're part of the show, like it's just such a supportive vibe. Like, everyone wants everyone to land their to have a good time, to party after. Like everyone has the same goal. I really always am so appreciative of the hype of the boys, because that support is a huge confidence booster, you know? Like, go for it.
Thank you.
Gonna be good.
Sometimes you're unsure, you're like nervous for a trick, you think you're gonna slam, and then the boys are there, they're giving you that confidence, they're hyping you up, you know, they're like, you got this, and then you're like, maybe I do got this, you know?
Perfect, yeah. Whew. Good one. Thank you.
Congrats, man.
Mouth out. Then we continue it. Mouth in.
So it was out, you just plug it in?
Yeah, claro.
La leyenda.
La leyenda.
The legend. Such a colorful character.
This guy is nuts. He's been hanging there for a long time.
He represents freestyle, you know, and that's
freestyle.
And that top sportsman. He's like a national hero.
You been on this station before?
Yeah. All years. All the interviews was here in Televisión Española.
He was the only one to ever beat Travis Pastrana in a freestyle comp.
Pretty legendary.
Can entertain a whole stadium an hour just by himself, easily.
He loves to put on a show, you know, like.
Yeah, he loves it. And also he shreds on the bike, you know.
I mean, you can tell like how much he loves it, and it's so sick to see that like he's older and he still loves it so much.
I'm literally like off the toilet. Stop.
Sometimes I wanna kill him.
Always trying to do stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
Always.
fun. I love it. No way.
Always pranking, finding stuff backstage, messing around with it, getting yelled at.
I'd like to be yelled at.
If you break, you have to pay the invoice.
Okay, but you're not using a single clip for anything.
No, don't worry. We're not even filming.
Yeah. They were filming for the TV show. That's why I did it.
Oh, that's what he did. That doesn't mean I have to pay.
Yeah, but that means that you're not using it. And
No.
you can eat it right now.
Okay, then go home.
Okay, then I go home.
Yeah, bye.
Sure. Not like I care.
Oh, Adolf, little. Imagine, you're his mother, you finally get pregnant,
You give birth.
9 months of hassling, and then you push it out, and then it's Adolf, the crazy eyes, looking at you, and you're like,
But he's a
the devil.
lovely guy. Lovely.
yeah, it's super lovely, and he helps us out so much, and he, as crazy as he is and as annoying, he's reliable.
His writing is exactly like it completely fits everything.
Yeah, his writing is sandy, he's got the heart at the right place, he's a nice guy. He's a kid, but like a crazy kid, but that's what makes him fit the family so well.
I mean, I didn't really think if I'm gonna crash or something. I just go for it and then figure out from there.
Adolf is Adolf.
Without spending the energy on the bike, that amount of energy
Wow.
without riding. Ooh.
Can imagine.
We like him, but he's an
He's Adolf.
Yeah, but it's cool to have it
Yeah,
around,
for sure.
sending it. But
then-
sometimes he sends it too much.
Dude.
What a guy.
You enjoy more messing with people and like jumping out at people and scaring them in that type of way,
Yeah.
like that type of clowning, and Bienve is more like
that type of like just acting weird and
just doing
like,
weird faces and
yeah, like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
Bienvenido Aguado Alba. Hey, for a guy that started riding that late,
he's killing it. He's probably the best front flipper in the world. Or he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super nice, reliable, humble, also family member, like a brother.
Loves to stand in front of the camera.
True. Bienve loves the cameras.
Yeah, if there's a camera, there's Bienve's there, you know.
Seeing him ride and do the double front flips back in 211 on the small landing, you know, he does like double front flip to sprocket, double front flip to jump off, lands on his back, always takes the bike again. Insane moments.
The Fuel girls. I love them. I really like that they're strong, independent women that don't give a and just do whatever they want, you know, and breathe fire and just party.
Obviously, when you're doing a lot of shows with them, then you get pretty close. We're obviously watching each other perform on a nightly basis, so you know what I mean? why can't you keep a straight face? Why? Georgie came to me at FIS Montpellier, came to me and my dad back when I was, I don't know, 12, 13 years old, my first ever international contest. Said, do you think by next year, early in the year, you could jump some big jumps at the show? And I was all in for the opportunity. And the next year I went to that show, and then since then I've been there, I think 10, 11 years consecutively, and basically one of, if not the biggest highlights of my year every year.
10 years.
Goes by quick.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Legend.
Insane human.
Machine. Amazing dude.
Son of Vlad.
Ruskov. Bad tattoos.
Like, the show's quite like an emotional roller coaster, you know? Like, there's a lot of stuff involved in the show, you know? Like, obviously, like, one of the memories personally for me, even though like it's a very sad one, is like the first time they played like the Arthur video on the screen, and the crowd like just showed so much love, and like it just brought so many emotions out of the whole crew.
I mean, Arthur was big for us and still so big for us. We still have him in mind. And yeah, we just have all the time him in our minds and doing the shows and trying to make him proud. But for sure, every time I get into the office, I miss him. Every single time I do a big trick and he's not on the celebration after, and yeah, that's hard. But I will say life is like this, and I lost some other people the last years, and he's one of them that he's on my mind for sure.
Is that person super important? And then when you don't see in all day, like just for 2 moments, and you love that man. Arthur. And his face, I never see Arthur hungry. I remember just Arthur happy every time.
Never
smell.
Never peace,
it's like,
for sure.
Is that he was a man with
the
a
good
happy,
energy,
happy face.
The
yes.
good energy was sick. Yeah.
When Arthur passed away, I had no idea how I was gonna do it. My dad helped a lot, my girlfriend helped a lot, Desmond helped a lot, and the decision was made quick, where I just said, all right, I want to make him proud, you know, for his legacy. We want to push this project, and the whole lot is growing, and it's all falling into place. But I never thought we were gonna figure it out. But yeah, it's like the worst situation that could have happened, and we pulled through. It was a big shock for everyone. Everyone had to change. Everyone had to take more responsibility. You know, they were less babysitted.
I will say, the show got kind of better because we were pushing our limits to make him proud.
The first M.O.D. Vienna after Arthur passed away was the smoothest one ever, because everything was perfect. It has been going good, just that my position has changed completely.
Okay, wait, give me 5 seconds. Arthur is not with us anymore, so we have one big goal, is make him proud. I don't believe in God, nothing, but for sure he's watching us. Georgie's not here, because Georgie finally grew up, and I'm not joking, I'm with him 24/7 for the last couple of months. So yeah, thanks everybody for coming. I don't have a lot to say. Let's kill, practice tomorrow.
I mean, we always had our segments, and we always knew what we were doing, but every show is a rehearsal for the next show. And also, as everyone got more mature, the whole production now works quicker and more precise.
Came into M.O.D. and Desmond was one of the sickest riders. Like, he was going higher than anyone. Yeah. Whenever he gets on the bike now, he still shreds insane.
And then now it's just, he slowly became more like a boss for us.
I would 100 times prefer to work with Desmond, who rides and parties, but also does a great job, than just with a tour manager that will get no respect from the riders.
Obviously, with the passing of Arthur, like, he has definitely filled a huge role, and that's been such a help.
For me, M.O.D. Vienna was always used to be the biggest goal to achieve, riding-wise, and now it's the biggest goal in a completely different way, to make sure that it works for the rest of the people that come there. Vienna is our blank canvas. We can draw whatever we want there.
I honestly think he completely blew up people's expectations for how he was gonna do. I mean, he came in and he took it to a new level.
It's tradition. Every year we need to step it up.
I think it changed more into a, let's say, more into a professional way. Well, I think it used to be more crazy and also in a riding way, but now I think it's crazy, but in the same time it's like more safer and more dialed, you know, because before maybe people was just sending but crashing the whole time, you know, and now people is sending, but they're getting everything perfect, you know, so everyone gets more professional throughout the years, I guess.
maybe changed a bit from like a mayhem standpoint, but also back in the day we didn't have things like the scissor lift, which is just so insane, and like some of the moto tricks and bike tricks. Like the best bike trick back in the day was like a double flip at the end of the show, and now like you're doing double flip like every run, like no problem, side by side with people. Like the level has just increased so insanely, and like I think the pyro game also, like some of those moto trains with like the whips, like with the pyro is just crazy. You off the back of the buggy with the like that's like more mayhem than it's ever been. You know?
I think for sure.
You girls also change all the stuff every year.
Yeah, they upgrade the show as well, for sure. Because at the beginning it was just flat ground stuff with hand instruments. But now they're just over the venue in a huge fire cube.
That thing is pure death. It's so gnarly.
That's the trick with Vienna, that every year we try to package everything new, we try to bring new tricks. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and more professional.
We're lucky though, because Georgie, to like basically everyone, is a very nice and formal and business style guy. But luckily, we've gotten to see the very wild and cool, evil and crazy side of Georgie,
part, which is good. It's amazing. I love it.
He's the boss and he's the problem.
He doesn't have to ride.
And he's still thinking, wow, my riders can do this, and then perfect, no problem.
No, we're professionals. But he's never riding after a huge body.
Obviously, the show for him is priority, because if not for the show, then we don't have this lifestyle. We don't nothing is possible.
We wouldn't be there.
Obviously, the partying is amazing, but there's no pressure to get wasted or get up or anything. Obviously, it's nice if you can do that and perform the next day.
And then about the party, yes, it's nice, but
you need to stay quiet on that one.
I have that point, like I'm scared.
We have to do one big party in Vienna. It's like legendary night, and
and finally
you can't stay away
from
the party.
We do the party, and we ride also.
It's that balance, finding that balance. I mean, I feel like we've learned over the years how to perform, party, and perform again.
Perform again,
I think somebody's ready.
This lifestyle, like this M.O.D lifestyle, these shows, like we do a lot of like crazy stuff that other people might not be okay with, but like it's like what makes a lot of amazing memories for us.
Boys will be boys, and we do crazy stuff, and that's what made us.
We don't do nothing like it's out of the world, that no one has done it. So we humans.
Oh my God!
Hey, don't. I mean, after Georgie's showing his all over the place, nothing is really worse than that.
I mean, I feel like M.O.D and like extreme sports and like what we do in general kind of brings out a bit of childish behavior in us. Yeah, even for a 40-year-old guy, he's still got that child in him from back in the day.
In the next episode of Inside Masters of Dirt, the crew will discover what Beirut has to offer to the best moto and bike riders on Earth. But it turns out that even in the hottest countries, when it rains, it pours.
If they sue us, they will hold your passports and you will stay here. You cannot leave Lebanon.